Hey everybody, here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Bumblebee, going for the third set of golden flowers. These are going to be the ones in level 3, the suburb. So make sure you load that one up. You're going to start out in this area. From the beginning, what you want to do is want to make sure you go straight. You're going to wrap around this house. Once you get to the crosswalk, make sure you take a sharp left and then proceed down the street. Make sure you keep an eye on the right side of the street. Once you notice your first bungalow on the right, the one-story house, you're going to want to take a right and then look in the driveway. There should be an armored vehicle out here. Make sure you look at the hood of the vehicle, and then atop is going to be the flower on top of the engine block. So make sure you grab that one, and that's going to be your first one. Now, once we pick that one up, we're going to do a sharp U-turn, and then we're going to get back to the street where we were at previously. So just make sure you zip around here, and then make sure you get back onto the streets. You want to make sure you cross the street diagonally, and you're going to look in this yard for this swing set right here. On top of the swing set, make sure you grab flower number 2 right over here, and then that's going to take care of another one. Once you have this one secured, make sure you turn to the right, and then make sure you go over to this house right here. It's going to be the one with the open door. Make sure you fly into the house through the front door, and then you will notice there's no furniture here. So just look into the one and only room, and make sure you grab the flower right over here. Very hard to miss if you do enter the house. And then we can just take the opposite door back out into the neighborhood. What you want to do is make sure you go straight. We're going to leave the neighborhood. It's going to be a pretty long journey, so make sure you take advantage of any speed power-ups you have. But make sure you try to look for the park, and then you're going to look for the pond on the left side. You're going to look for the unicorn inflatable tube, and make sure you grab the flower right here in the middle of it. Once you have that, make sure you take a sharp left, and then we're going to head into this corner store right here. Make sure you fly through the window on the left side. The next flower is going to be right here all by its lonesome. Once you have this one picked up, we're going to fly through this broken window, and we're going to take a right, and then that's going to wrap us around the building. Once we are out here, our next destination is going to be the food market, so just make sure you cross over here, make sure you go past the ice cream truck, past the water tower, and then into the food market. Once inside, what you want to do is want to make sure you grab the flower in the middle of the shelves right here. And then once we have that, we're going to leave. Fastest way is to just continue to go on straight and then head out through the back door. And then once out here, we are going to then proceed to the right. You want to make sure you take this small alleyway, and this is going to wrap you around the store. You should notice this small building attached to the store, and then on the roof of this small building is going to be the next flower. You should be able to see the water tower in the background. Once you grab that, we're going to do another big turn, and we're going to hit up the highway right here. Make sure you try to fly up to the overpass and then look atop this monster truck. In the back where the spare tire is, you should notice the next flower. Make sure you pick that one up. And then once you have that, we're going to head down the ramp. So just make sure you stick to the ramp, and we're going to take this all the way down. Your goal is to aim for those tall buildings in the background. Once you get to the first tall building, you are going to notice a gap between it and the taller building on the right. Make sure you squeeze yourself through that gap. That's going to allow you to head further down into the city. You are going to notice this building right here with the ladder going atop it. And then what you want to do is make sure you look to the right of the top of the ladder. And then right here on this overhang should be the next flower. Make sure you grab that one. Once we have this one, we're going to take a sharp right, and we're going to head towards the forest. You're going to notice a barn right here at the end of the building line. Your goal is to get to the other side of the barn and then wrap around it. And then right on the other side is going to be the 10th and final flower. So make sure you grab that. It's going to be right here in the crack in the road barrier. So make sure you pick that one up, and that's going to complete another set of flowers, which should get you the achievement. It's going to be for 50 gamer score. That's going to take care of another level, but make sure you check back soon next time for level 4. And that's all there is to it.